Hey guys, yes, it's been a beautiful game week 1 and game week 2. Yes, I'm enjoying the experience. Game week 1, I had 48 points. Yay! Game week 2, after I saw 48 points in my game week 1, I was feeling proud, feeling confident, and I was aiming for 100 points. I wanted to double my points from game week 1. But guess what, guys? I got 53. Well, it is what it is. Not what I expected. I mean, I expected Aubameyang. I really was looking at Aubameyang getting like 2 or 3 goals. I mean, come on now. Arsenal played with West Ham. But, well, I gave him the triple captain, as you guys saw from my last video, and he got me 15 points. Not bad, but I expected more. Also, my free transfer I used, I got in Justin, and I swapped out what's the Wolverhampton Wanderers guy's name again? I think Vinagre. Yes. And Justin got me 7 points. It was great. It was beautiful. So now game week 3. I'm not making much changes, and I'm not making any transfers as well for this game week 3. I just want to chill, and so I can make 2 transfers in game week 4. That's my plan. I have big plans to spend some money on splash and getting 2 new players. So finally, I want to sell Murray. Yes, remember that error from game week 1 has been following me. So I'm looking to swap him for someone else. Then also change one of my goalkeepers. Let's say Mikati. I'm not sure. I'm not understanding it. It might just not work out this for me. Yes, let me just say for me. I might have to. I'm thinking Mikati is actually cheaper. I have Nick Pope and Mikati. Mikati is 4.5 million, and Nick Pope with Burnley is 5.5. So I'm still thinking. I don't know who I'm going to swap, but I know I want to go for maybe cheaper option, save some money there, because what I have currently to get a replacement for Murray is not enough. So I need to make some savings and also make some extra money. So anyway, just looking at game week 3, like I said, I'm not making any changes, so picking out my starting 11, we'll do that real soon. But before, I might just be even sticking with same guys I used for last week. It's a big one. Liverpool, Arsenal, more. There's fire there. First of all, they play in the Premier League, and then they meet again in the Carabao Cup. Like, what's this? And I don't think Liverpool want to fall again. Community Shield the other day, it was Liverpool who actually, I don't know what they did, but it was a good game. Everybody had their chances, but Arsenal finally won that one, penalty shootout, remember. So I think Liverpool will win this one, but I also feel Aubameyang will have a good game. I have that feeling. So who I will give my captain Amber to right now, between Aubameyang or Mo Salah, I'm not so sure, but who knows? Let me still be thinking about it. I'm sure when I get to start, we'll move over to the screen and start making 11. I'll finalize on that. So Aubameyang, Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold has just been, well, just there, nothing too special. So big games really. I have Southampton and Burnley. So I'm wondering who will be in goal for me now. I mean, should I go for Nick Pope or should I go for Mikati? You find out real soon who I'll choose. Sheffield, Leeds United, Liverpool, Arsenal, of course, the big one, Brighton, Man United. Well, Manchester United have been doing very poorly. Well, you want to say from their first game, even the EFL Cup game, the Carabao Cup game they won. I don't know. I wasn't really thrilled. I mean, they had to bring in Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford before the other 2 goals came in after when Matters penalty. So it's really going to be an interesting game week 3. Yes, I want to see what Traore is going to get me. Wolverhampton are playing West Ham. I expect something big from Traore. Leicester City, Man City is going to be a big one as well. And I have Justin, the new guy, who is making things happen for me in my team. So I'm hopeful. I'm looking forward to that one. So basically, no changes for me really for my game week 3. No big changes. But I'm still hopeful that something will change. Yes, the points will change. So let's head over, guys. Let me just go make this happen. Still fantasy Premier League football, and I'm 3 weeks old already. All right, guys, here we go. Time for me to begin my managerial duties. As before the referee will blow the whistle, let us pick the guys that will do the work for us. So, and hopefully, well, let's see what we have. As you can see, 53 was my score. Game week 2. Okay, and
165. You know, when I see football fantasy managers who get these points, I'm like, oh my. Not forgetting Hurricane. Hurricane was like, Hurricane and Son, they were the player of game week 2. Yes, and who knows who will emerge in game week 3. It was Aubameyang in game week 1, Aubameyang and a couple of other players. Yes, but game week 2, I mean, football managers who had Hurricane and Son in their team, I'm wondering, like, how did they do it? How do you have, like, in the same team? Wow, that's some great selection, you know. Okay, so let's move on. Let's pick our team. Of course, it is what it is. I can only correct this as we go on. No transfers for this week. Let's save up. So, yes, I'm quickly going to swap. My Newcastle player is not so sure to play in the game against Tottenham due to an injury, so I will substitute him. I'm putting Declan Rice. Hopefully Declan Rice, I don't know how much impact he will have in the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, even as many people know they're pricing his market, if at all. But then, so that might be the only thing I will be changing. Yes. Okay, my goalkeeper. It's not an easy something, no. Well, I think I would just stick with Nick Pope. Nick Pope in goal, I feel, with Burnley at home. And or rather, I believe that Nick Pope will be able to do something in that game. Yes, and I'd rather stick with him instead of McCarthy. Let me just stick with Nick Pope, of course. And I think basically this is my starting 11, and I would just stick with how it was. Let me give Aubameyang the armband. I mean, I think Aubameyang should want to score goals. He didn't score last week, so he should want to score against Liverpool. I mean, the Community Shield, we saw something. He was brilliant. So let's see what will happen. Mo Salah, still get my vice captain armband. All right, that's the setup for game week 3, guys. Yes, and of course, looking forward to yet another fantastic game week. And